Hello, Melanie from Melanie's Muses here, where I muse about things in the entertainment world that are entertaining to me, and sometimes a few other weird and random videos too, but hopefully whatever I'm musing about, you guys stay along for the ride. Today I'm back with another Forgotten Feature Friday. This is a new segment for 2021 where I muse about movies that I think are completely underrated. Maybe they were box office flops that found cult status later on, but more often than not they are just movies that I really love that think need a little more attention. If you've missed any of the previous Forgotten Feature Fridays, you can check them out in the playlist up there. But for now, let's get on with today's movie. Fans of today's movie will probably already have guessed it based on the costume that I am sporting. Today I'm channeling my inner Tawny Kitaen because I want to talk about the movie Witchboard. I'm pretty sure everybody out there has probably heard stories how you shouldn't play with a Ouija board, often pronounced Ouija board, which is wrong by the way, it is Ouija, take notes. And this 1986 movie, written and directed by Tawny, basically deals with just that. Starring the very beautiful Tawny Kitaen, who I absolutely adored even back in the day. Many of you may know her from crawling all over Whitesnake's car in a very famous music video. But this is more of a starring role because she has to deal with the repercussions of using a Ouija board. Yes, this is my Ouija board. Yes, I know about all the rules. No, I don't use it by myself. Don't play with Ouija boards. And yeah, if you had any doubt before why you shouldn't play with Ouija boards, this movie will give you some very good reasons. Okay, let's get rid of that. In typical 80s horror fashion, yes, this is very, very cheesy. Some of the special effects are definitely questionable, and the story is stretched pretty thin, to say the least, but it doesn't stop me loving it. Starring alongside Tawny Kitaen, you have Todd Allen and Stephen Nichols, who played sort of disgruntled love interests, who quite obviously have a thing for Tawny Kitaen's character, but I mean seriously, who wouldn't? She's gorgeous. The problem starts when Stephen Nichols' character brings a Ouija board to a party and convinces Tawny to play with it with him. All sorts of reasons why it has to be her come up, and you get to learn some of the traditional rules about using a Ouija board. And of course you have the skeptic who doesn't believe any of it, and it's Todd, Tawny's boyfriend. Makes sense, right? As what often happens with a Ouija board situation, they are talking to what they think is a spirit of a little boy. Long story short, it turns out not to be a spirit of a little boy. Shocker! Anybody who has heard any Ouija board stories knows that often the spirits on the other side of a Ouija board are liars. They will say what they think you want to hear, they will convince you to try and do things you don't want to do, and eventually you'll become so addicted that all you can think about is talking to the spirit, and that never ever ever ends well. See rule number 1, don't play with Ouija boards. So my impersonation of Tawny here is actually for later in the movie, where she becomes a little axe loving. So I couldn't resist grabbing out the axe prop, which is actually Emily's axe prop from when she was Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Yeah, we're all a little crazy in this house. But if you haven't seen the movie, now when this bit pops up, you'll be like, wow, Melanie's costume was amazing. Because it is. Watch out for a fabulous performance from the lovely Kathleen Willett. She plays the medium Zarabeth, and she is one of my favourite characters in the movie. She doesn't have a huge role, but the role she plays is a lot of fun. You're not sure where you've seen her before? I'll give you a clue. She was in Roadhouse, and she's been in about 1,000 other things since then. But yeah, look her up. She's fabulous. Typical twists and turns from an 80s horror flick apply, and I'm not going to tell you what happens at the end, but I don't think you will be very surprised if you're a fan of horror movies. One of the reasons I wanted to do this movie today is I just saw it's streaming free on Amazon Prime right now. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can check this out. Check it out, it's such good fun. And then come back and tell me how wonderful Tawny Kitaen is, because literally, this was an excuse to dress up as Tawny Kitaen, I'm not even gonna lie. Check out the trailer in the comments, you will see exactly how cheesy and crazy and typical 80s this movie is, and then stick it on because you won't regret it. And if you do regret it, you can come back and tell me. I won't be upset, I promise. I'll laugh. I'll feel bad for you, but I'll laugh. Okay, and with that, I'm going to wrap up today's video. Huge thank you if you stuck around this long to see what I was rambling about. Please be sure to do all the fun YouTube things, like, comment, and subscribe, especially comment. Tell me if you've seen the movie. Tell me if you think you're going to check the movie out. Tell me if you think that I've lost the plot, which is quite possible at this point. If you think I'm crazy, but you think it's fun, join me on Facebook every Sunday at noon Eastern Time, where I'm live with my husband Greg. We get up to all sorts of shenanigans, and there's a giveaway. Who doesn't love a giveaway? All the cool people are chatting with us in the comments, so if you're a cool person, you should absolutely be there. Because if you're not there, you're probably somewhere else. Make sure you go to melaniesmuses.com, my website, where there's all sorts of things going on. We have music articles, more giveaways, book reviews, blogs. You can keep up with everything that's going on there. melaniesmuses.com. Check it out. And of course, click that little notification bell so you don't miss next time I am here with a video, because who knows what I'll be talking about then. Only thing you can count on for 2021, Melcore Mondays and Forgotten Feature Fridays. Anything else is fair game, although I do the Zoom chats on the Wednesday when I have one available. And with that, I'll say goodbye and hope to see you next time. Bye!